Hey guys, long time no see. So I figured I owe you guys at least an explanation as to what happened to me. Long story short, I don't want this to be a long video. It's I've been dreading doing this. I really just did not want to do this at all. I don't want to go near YouTube anymore. It's just okay. Long story short, let's just cut to the chase. So back in August, um, actually, it was a little bit before August. Um, I was drinking pretty heavily. I think you all know my history with that. All of a sudden, I was experiencing some really, really horrible vertigo. I originally thought it was from blood sugar levels, that I'm possibly pre diabetic because of the alcohol. And maybe that was part of it, but no, it turned out to be what they call BPPV. It's a very nasty, it's like benign paroxysmal something, paroxysmal vertigo. So you can get these kind of low end dizzy spells, and then you get ones that are just catastrophic, where you can't even function. And I was experiencing them, and they were debilitating. And I quit drinking, and the vertigo still stuck around. I went to doctors, physical therapy. Um, Notice I have glasses now. Well, one of the things that John was mentioning, that there's a good possibility, and one of the doctors even mentioned that she wouldn't be surprised because my eyesight is really shit, and I probably needed glasses for probably like the last 10 years, that my vision could be causing this really nasty vertigo. And so went through all this. I went to therapy, physical therapy, doctors. They even gave me a prescription called Meclizine for really when you had these really bad vertigo moments. And it did seem to work, but they are not a long-term solution, and I was really worried about taking them, so I only took them for about a week. And at that, when I finally got my glasses, I was like, you know what, I'm going to stop taking these pills, because apparently getting off of them is pretty nightmarish. And it just basically, Meclizine just covers up the problem. It doesn't cure it. And I don't like anything like that, so I stopped. I had the glasses. The adjustment was horrible. I've had them for like 2.5 months now. I've had the glasses for about 2.5 months, and they're progressive lenses. And here's the thing about progressive lenses: it's like a trifocal. It's not a bifocal. So you got a point of vision on the top, in the middle, and on the bottom. And around the edges of the glasses and around here is a distorted field of view. And so you really don't have peripheral vision anymore. I have to look and be in the right part of the lens at whatever I'm looking at. Otherwise, you can get what's called the swim effect, which causes, guess what? Dizziness, nausea, and headaches. And I went through that, oh God, for the first month and a half I had the glasses. It was bad. I was just like, ugh. And I noticed when I would stress out, it seemed like the vertigo would rear its ugly face again. And so I think a lot of what the vertigo was probably from anxiety and stress, and from detoxing, withdrawal from booze, which now, by the way, I am 2 days away from being 5 months sober. And I do not plan going back to alcohol ever again, because it's just poison for me. And I think it's poison for anyone. I don't think anyone should do it. It shocks me that cannabis is still illegal in most states, but booze is legal everywhere. And cannabis really does nothing to harm you other than maybe give you short-term memory loss. If you smoke it, yeah, it's going to hurt your lungs and stuff, but there's other avenues and other things you do, edibles, tinctures, all that. And it's doing lots of good. It's helping cancer patients, people with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia. It's helping people. So I still do that. But anyway, so yeah, no more booze. You'll never see that ever again. But the bad news is that YouTube, for some reason, and I don't know why, maybe because every time I would do videos and record them and edit them, I was drinking. So YouTube's out. I don't plan on posting any more videos other than this one to tell you guys I apologize for being gone so long, but I really needed to just stay away. It's a trigger. And I don't know if people really understand what triggers can be. It's like, it's not that it just only makes me want to drink. That really isn't the case. It's like, for a trigger can be that it brings back some of those feelings, like the vertigo or like the panic or the anxiety. And I don't need that shit. I had enough of that for the last, from August till like about a week or two after Thanksgiving. Just a goddamn nightmare. I can't even begin to say how horrible the time was. And most of it was from detoxing, withdrawal. And I can't go back to that ever again. And maybe one day, but it would be way further down the road, but maybe one day I will be able to get back on YouTube and feel comfortable with it. But it's not going to be any time soon. And that's just the reality. So don't expect anything here. But there's a little bit of good news. I've been streaming on Twitch. I've been staying on my Twitch. It's a little different. And I think most of it was because most of the times that I streamed, I would not drink. And that's why I'm thinking, because I did drink sometimes, that there's something going on with YouTube for me that I haven't really accepted or realized yet, that I can't go near it yet. I'm surprised I'm doing this, but it's easy because I'm just going to record this. I'm not editing anything. I'm just going to drop it on the channel, and that's going to be done. But I'm streaming, and I'm actually streaming today at 2 p.m. my time, Amnesia Reign. And I've been okay with it. I do have to take frequent breaks because I'm still getting used to these classes. And they even say, because they also thought that I might had what's called cyber sickness, and that's sitting in front of a monitor for too long, and you get dizzy, headaches, nausea, stuff like that. So while everything hasn't been really pinpointed, like the vertigo has been very much more manageable. It's not completely gone, but it's much more manageable. And I think the glasses were a huge part of it. I'm actually beginning to think that John was right, that doctor was right, that my vision really was a huge part of it, because it was bad. My vision was bad. And I think it was causing a lot of it. But nevertheless, Amnesia Reign. So it's a custom story, Amnesia Custom Story Reign, at 2 p.m. today on Twitch. So you can head on over there. It's busy playing. You know, if you haven't gone and followed me there, go ahead. You don't have to follow. You can just come and watch. I'm not asking anyone to follow or do anything like that. I don't even have things set up for subscriptions. I'm not doing that. I'm just like, come one, come all, come and watch, and we'll talk and we'll bullshit and have fun. For some reason, Twitch, I'm okay with it. Streaming, I seem to be okay with it. And the only thing I can figure is that I don't have to edit, make thumbnails, or anything like that. You know, I just stream it and I'm done. End of story, you know. But yeah, again, I apologize for not saying anything earlier, but I just couldn't. I was not ready. And it's taken me almost 5 months. It's not 6 months. I wish it was 6. That'd be great. Taking me 2 days away from 5 months to actually even just do this. And it was quite the ride, though, wasn't it? I have to admit, it was quite the ride. I did have fun. But I think also, maybe this is part of the whole YouTube thing. And the last couple years, it just seemed more like work, and it would stress me out. And I was just like, I wasn't enjoying it. Nothing ever really changed. You know, it was just the same thing over and over and over. When I tried to do other stuff that I would like to do, no one watched. They just wanted to see custom stories. And I kind of built that kingdom, you know, for basically just doing custom stories for, I think it was like 5 or 6 years straight. And so it's understandable that's what people were going to want to watch. And I get that, but I don't always want to do those things, you know? And so on the stream, I'm not always going to be doing custom stories. And however that works out is however it works out, you know? But it's the one thing I can do and enjoy and get, you know, some content out there for people who enjoy it. So anyway, guys, I like I said, I didn't want to make this really long. I want to stop because this is actually more emotional for me than you probably realize. And yeah, that's that. But I'll try. Don't. By the way, on my Twitch channel, don't look at the schedule. That schedule is bogus from ages ago. So just ignore it. I haven't made a new schedule yet, and so I'm just telling you today that Amnesia Rain, I will be doing that at 2 p.m. my time. So if you want to come and see that, because I would love to see you guys. I really would. I miss you all. I really, really do. But I just can't do this anymore, at least for now. You know, maybe somewhere not near, ways down the road in the future, I might get back to my YouTube channel, but it's not, like I said, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I hate to say it, but it's true. I got to do what's best for me. So anyway, guys, hope to see you on Twitch, you know, and in the next week or so, I should have a schedule set up that's, you know, you can rely on and go, oh, so he's going to be doing this then. Hopefully it works for your schedules. I know a lot of you live, thousands of miles away. So it's, you know, you just got to figure out how that works for your schedule. But anyway, I hope to see you there. I'm sorry to say that this is what's going on with my YouTube channel, but that's the reality. So anyway, I'm going to go now. And I'll get prepared for the stream. So that's it. Now you know. There's probably a lot more. There is a lot more to it I could go into, but I just don't want to. Because it still bothers me. So, anyway, I hope to see you guys there. And that's that, I guess. Peace. I'm out of here.